Finishing Gray Shopper is a major milestone, and you should all be proud of yourself. The way it's going to work, I'm going to give just a brief overview of Gray Shopper as the juniors are coming in. And then I'm going to pass it off to Jake, who is going to have all of the orders of the teams ready to go. And he's going to call you up. And then you just present the greatness that you have created today. Okay, we're all good with that? Perfect. So for the juniors who are joining, Gray Shopper is the first project that you do during the senior phase, and you build an e-commerce uh, uh, platform where you create inventory, you create a cart, and you create a user experience where people can check out and various different things. And so we've all shopped online, especially over the past year and a half. So as you can see, you never know when you're going to need this skill. But that being said, the seniors have worked really, really hard on these projects, probably haven't gotten a lot of sleep. So please light up the chat with kudos and congratulations for each team that gets to present. And then you may notice that Bart is here with us as well, who just got through leading you through the junior phase. So Bart gets to see how we do it in part-time. So with that being said, Jake, take it away.
All right. We're going to kick it off today with Team Very Good Juice. So you guys can take the reins and share your project. Go right ahead.
Hi, everyone. I am going to share my screen. Let me know if you can see it.
We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
So yeah, so my name is Elena. We are the Very Good Juice, and we are selling non-alcoholic wines. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. All right, so I'm going to go to the cart. My cart is empty. Makes sense. Let's go shopping. So I'm going to get this wine to the cart. I'm going to add this. I have 2 right now. Let's see what this wine looks like. Let's add this one. And let's add this one. All right, let's go to the cart. I want to delete this one. I think it looks good. So let's just go ahead and check out. This is just the overview of whatever products I currently have. And we integrated Stripe. So we're going to check out with Stripe and for two. This is the default part information for testing Stripe. So we have $73 total over here. I'm going to click pay. And this is my receipt. So $73, my email, and this is all the products that we just purchased. And if we go to the Stripe platform, I just want to show you that we actually did the charge. We can see the $73 charged, and this is 100 results. So this is the number of times we actually were testing this functionality and made it work. And yeah, on that, I'm going to hand it off to my team to talk about our work, learning curves, and challenges.
So, name is Henson. This project was really fun to implement. We used definitely Bootstrap's vernacular Stripe, and our focus was really, and for juniors, you're taking the opportunity to like really learn and extend yourself to other documentation APIs. So our goal was to implement as many APIs that we wanted to initially, but really Stripe kind of was like, hey, let me humble you for a second. And so unfortunately, this is the one that we got to implement last minute, but it was a lot of fun using Redux for the store, being able to, as Elena showed, show the cart and the items actively across the platform. So it was a lot of fun. Advice, and I'll leave you with this. When you first start your Gray Shopper, make sure communication and getting the kinks as a group, because I think we before grew a lot in knowing how to work through GitHub. So I think that's one of the things that you got to get up and running. And the better you do that, the better your project will get, because everyone here learned a lot throughout this project. So.
Going off of Henderson as well, one advice that I had is like how Prof kept telling us throughout the project is that we should have our models really set out well. And that was one thing that we did take some while in the beginning, but it worked out later on when I was implementing all the models. And yeah, and the sign up and login, we tried to also implement a Google OAuth sign and login. It was a learning curve, but we got it popped up, but it's still something we'll hopefully fix in the future as well. Yeah.
Hey, I'm Shlomo. I think what I learned most in this project is that things that can look really straightforward before you start it, or even when you're starting to implement it, get so much more tangled when you get into the weeds. I spent like the last day trying to, I mean, we set up the models pretty well, but I was trying to like wrestle the data into a way that would make sense for another type of user. Ultimately, I ran out of time on that, but it was something which I thought, even when I was writing the component, would take me really just a few minutes. And it turned out getting the data into a form that was usable for my component was pretty challenging and, you know, kind of a nightmare.
Awesome. Well, some really good advice coming from you guys. Definitely don't take that lightly. The next group, though, we're just getting started here.
Yeah, great project.
The next group that we have is Team Bitemates. So go ahead. Mic might be muted still.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just
going
waiting
to the
on
website.
Devin.
Yeah.
Are we all set?
Yep.
Great, awesome. So welcome to Bitemates Kitchen, guys. Our mission is to really introduce a new way to cook smart. So Devin, Andrew, Constantine, and I were the 4 Bitemates. As you can see on the top left corner, that's our logo. So today we're going to show you a couple of different workflows, and I'm going to start with the guest workflow. So as soon as you log onto the website, you can see this aesthetically pleasing website, and I'm curious to see what we have on the store. So let's click all products. Nothing really interests me on the first page. Let's go to the second page. Those knives looks really good. Let's click into that and see what goes into it. Awesome, I will like that. So please add that to the cart. And let's go back to all product. And since I just got some knives, let's go to forks to find something to pair it with. Compostable forks. Let's add those to the cart. Awesome. I think I'm done shopping for now. Let's go to my cart and see what I have so far. Great. I don't think I want that first item there, so I'm just going to delete that. And it looks like I need to sign up to check out. So let me just create a new user, Zoe, and a new password. Oops, it looks like it's brunch time for me. So I'm gonna log out and I'll pass it to Devin to show you the logged in user workflow.
Hey, all right. So we just wanted to show you that Zoe can log back in on the landing page. We got Knifey, Forky, and Spoony. Here are our mascots. When we go to our cart, everything persisted. And so let's just add one more thing, maybe from page 9, the skimming blade. All right, everything adds correctly. We got a $317 total. Let's just get more of these forks. These forks are awesome. All right, that's my budget. So we'll go ahead and proceed to checkout. We have to add an address. This will be Zoe's place. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We'll use our Stripe here. Oh, I messed up the numbers. Sorry. and then review our order, hit pay. And when the pay is successful, we'll see this little GIF that we fed our little robot some monies. We can continue shopping if we want. We can also see from our home page that we have our past orders, when we ordered it, and the total amount of that past order. And so from here, we're going to log out, and I'll give it back to Zoe to talk about the admin.
Great. So let's log in as an admin, Cody. On this page, you can go to admin setting. Let's take a look at all users. So let's click on Murphy. Awesome. Let's edit his address or last name. Save changes. Awesome. And now we can take a look at all products. So on this page, you can edit product. Submit update, back to admin product. And you're also able to delete a product as well. And you can also add products. So let's add new product, and I'll pass it to Andrew to show how we can find this product in our store.
Let's see if we can find the product by entering it in the search bar. Okay, great. It's there. Let's take a look at the products page. Look at the forks, yeah. And let's add that the compostable heavyweight thing with the forks underneath it. All right, cool. And then we go to the wish list, check it out. And then, yeah, there you go. There we have it. So the last thing I want to talk about is how we got the data and the images. We got it by scraping the Amazon.com site. We got about 104 products. So if you want to buy any of these products on Amazon.com, you can buy them if you're interested. Thank you.
That's it.
Good stuff, guys. I can also attest to those compostable forks being awesome, like Devin said. The next group that we have, Shopaholics. Go for it.
Hello, everybody. I will be presenting on behalf of the Shopaholics. Okay, everybody sees my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay.
Wow, you guys have all these cool powers now. Where'd you get them?
I'll tell you, Andy, by going to the Marvelous Cookies e-store. And you see here, lots of different types of cookies based on superheroes, and you get superpowers. Let's check them out at the All Cookies tab. You see 4 superheroes to a page. We flip through the pages. As you see by my filter, I'm Batman. So let's go to the Batman cookie. And by using the search filter, we can find it. And you see there, okay, there's a description. We see that the status, it's running low. So I'm going to pick up a good amount. Let's pick up 5. Okay, let's get the power. Okay, add it to my cart. Let's check my cart. Okay, we see there's 5. Actually, I want 7. So let's add 7. Okay, now for the logged in user experience, I'm going to toss it over to Jing.
Okay, now let me show you the login user experience. We click on the login, and I'm going to log in as Cody. And now you can see all the order history. And if you want more, you can view more to see all the details. And then if you got to go to the category, you can see all the different categories. They're already sorted by the name and the flavor. And if I want the Spider-Man, and you can see it leads me right back to the product details. And then I can increase and decrease my quantities. And then if I want to see the same flavor but with the different superpowers, I can click on that and then show all the superpowers that's the same flavors. And then I'm going to add this to my cart. And now you see this is as Cody's account, and then it's already have the Wakanda and the Wanda, and also the Tashif's Batman and Falcon. And then I'm gonna let Andy to take over to see the checkout process.
Great. So thanks for showing me the site. I definitely want to get some cookies, but first I want to edit my cart a little bit. This is like a pretty big bill. So how about we remove the Wanda? And let's only get 2 Batman. Great. So I'm pretty happy with this. Let's proceed to checkout and see. Looks like the information updated correctly on the cart information page. I see a total amount, and now we can enter our payment information on the Stripe API. So Stripe recognizes the card number automatically. So it shows it's a Visa, but I got a payment decline. So hopefully we'll see an error where we just need to add more digits to our zip code. You can try again. Great. So it says payment successful. We'll get a confirmation soon over email. I'm going to pass it over to Lucy to show the admin side.
As being an administrator for this website, I would like to introduce you guys to all the fancy functions that we have being working as an admin. First, I want to bring it up on the homepage. Actually, everybody's homepage would be able to let you edit your account information. So let's say I don't want to be called a Cody anymore. I really want to be called Cody. So every time I open the page, this website is going to give me a big welcome, but I like it. So here you can see the admin become Cody. And then what I can also see, as Jim brought up before, is see my order history. Earlier, Andy just placed an order that becomes the one that's over here, $799, and it shows all the cookie that's here. And also being an admin, I would be able to see all the users registered with our website. And here, I would like to bring it up. We'll be able to see the user information. However, we don't want to grant admin to change anything that they shouldn't do, because it might violate the user's rights of doing that. As far as our inventory and cookies, we'll be able to create a new cookie. So here, I'm just gonna do a creation here, saying I want to create this new cookie, and I would like to assign some random pictures. And as far as the price, I want to say it's $10 each piece, and it's in stock, and it will be a brown butter oatmeal filled with caramel, like cookie categories and in description. Now I'll be able to see the new cookies in the inventory and ready for anybody to purchase. So Andy, if you want to add that back to your cart and place another order, you're more than welcome to do so. And it's only $10 a piece. All right. And then we also be able to delete any cookies that's out of stock. And as far as I know our Dr. Strange is out of stock. So I would like to delete Dr. Strange. Now it's out of our inventory. If you do a search, particularly saying Dr. Strange, nothing's going to show up because it's out of inventory. And the last thing I want to show is added a cookie. Let's say we adjust our price based on market according to the inventory status. So this will count forever. I'm going to increase the price because it sounds like it's very popular. Yeah, we just want to rip our customer off sometimes and make a good profit with it. But then I also want to say it stays running low. When I update it, the price is going up to $118 and 99 cents. And it also updated on our individual cookie page. Now I see it becomes $188, and I'm still probably want to add it to my cart because I just want some special price on it. And that's pretty much all the admin that we have. And we hope you guys enjoy this shopping experience and come back and buy more cookies if you can.
Awesome. Unless you want to get ripped off by cookies, but otherwise everything else was fantastic job. Next up, we have our Grace Coffee group. Step right up to the plate.
Okay, so we have a little video. We're gonna just share presentation via video. Here we go. Okay, welcome to Grace Coffee. Here, when you first arrive at the site, we're gonna land on this beautiful homepage where you can find out a lot of information about the company. You've got some featured products for the day. Also a lot of great information here and some really helpful links to help with your coffee brewing every day. So after we're done here at the homepage, I'm gonna just dive right in and look at some coffee. So here on the coffees page, you can see all of the different products, all of the different coffees that are for sale. I might want to sort my way through the products here, maybe alphabetically, or maybe I want to find the really cheap stuff first. Okay, great, we got some good sale prices going on here. But you know what, actually, I changed my mind here. And I'd rather filter out by origin. So I'm going to look at just Asian origin coffees first. And I can see, oh, wow, I've got some out of stock items here. But you know what, maybe I need to be a little more specific. So I'm looking also for a medium roast. Okay, this is great. I can see my Indian Monsoon Malabar here. This is fantastic. Let me click in here. Yeah, this looks really good. Got a nice sale going on. I think I'm going to add several of these to my cart. Great. Okay, I've got a little bit more information. As I keep shopping, maybe I just want to throw a couple more things in there just for fun. And then I can check them out. They're all here in my cart.
So now that I have a few items in my cart, I realize that I want to register with the website just so that I have an account. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Can register, I'll input an email address, my name, and password. So just a quick register. And now that I've done that, it automatically takes me to the home page, but you can see that my cart is still intact. It's exactly where I left off before, so I don't have to worry about losing anything. I realize now though that I want some accessories to go with the coffees that I'm gonna buy. Okay, and I wanna look at things that are on sale only on the filter. Great, and so I'm gonna add the first two items. They look pretty cool to me. Great.
And now in the cart, I actually realized that I have the French press at home. So I'm gonna get rid of from my cart and let's check out. And here I'm gonna put, actually I'm gonna ship it to my sister. So I'm gonna put my shipping address to my sister. And the shipping method, USPS is fine. And we're gonna send it to my sister. And this is bringing the information that I just put for my sister. So I'm gonna change my billing address to mine. And I'm gonna put my Visa card to card number and expiration date. And there we go. Review. I do have all the items that I ordered and the billing address, shipping address, all the information. Let's pay. Ta-da, now we have order placed. And all this information is sent to my email that I can check anytime and go back to my site and see, actually I can see the previous orders as well. So here I can see the order here and then I can view the details to see all the information and then tracks. And reflecting my previous orders, I have the purchase again section below.
Okay, so you've seen the consumer experience for our site. Now let's look at the administrator, because the administrator needs to be able to edit users and products. So we log in with the administrator account, and we'll see that when we go to the profile, it will open up some additional options. So first, let's look at manage products. We can see all the products on the site, the information on a nice tabular form here. And then we can edit any of this information if we want. You can see we can change any of these fields. Similarly, we can also, let's change this and save it. And then back in the menu, we can do the same thing for users. We see if we manage users, sometimes users will call in and want us to change it for them. They have the ability to change any of this. But again, we can change it for them and add or change information here and save it. So that's really the functionality of our site. And just to kind of wrap up the presentation, we have one slide we wanted to show. You can see our team members and the tech stack that we found a lot of cool NPM libraries or add-ons for React. And really the major lessons that we learned, really number one was just plan before you code. You have to plan out all sections of the site, all that you're going to offer before you dive into starting to write code. So that's our presentation for today, and we wanted to thank you for watching.
Really great job, guys. That was a beautiful looking website. And then we have one more group, last but not least, the Lonely Sippers.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Lonely Sippers. We are an online retailer specializing in rare, hard to find, and some might even say fictional liquors. This is our landing page. We got some beautiful liquors to choose from below. Now I'm going to just take you through some of the front end prettiness, and then I'll let my teammates take it away. I'm going to go ahead and log in. And as you can see, the user profile photo updates in the nav bar. Thought that's a nice touch. So we have all sorts of various kinds of liquor. They are their average rating is being displayed based on the reviews that they've received. Let's see. I feel like Prof is he a rum guy? Nah, he's probably a gin guy, is my guess. Handcrafted concrete shirt. Maybe we'll add it to our cart, but let me read more about it first. This is our where we can get a little bit more of a description about handcrafted concrete shirt. We can see all the other user reviews. Oof, does not look like this one's very popular, but I think Prof loves it. So he's going to give it 2, 3, 4, I think all 5 stars. A little description saying that he loved it. He submits the review, and there we go. Now his review will always be at the top for all products that he ordered. Yeah, I think that's a good place. I'll let Sebastian take it away with dealing with the cart and checkout process.
Give me a second. Continuing as Prof. Like Brian said, I believe Prof is a gin man, so we're gonna keep adding stuff to cart. As you can see, for every time we add things to cart, it shows over here. And if we're not quite sure about whether we want to order something or not, we could read more. And if we want to skip the steps, say Prof is having a party because he's going away with his family. He wants to add in 4. You can see it displays over here. Now we're gonna go check a cart. As you can see in the cart, it shows you the quantity, the price, and if you ordered more than one product, you get the total and the unit price to show that off. So let's go back over here. We just add 1. So, looks like that's just a quick bug. Say Prof is satisfied with the things he wants to purchase. We go ahead and Prof has access to Elena's card, so he's going to use it to get himself a quick gift. After you check out, your cart is empty, but you could see your past orders, and you could even view the product again if you want to buy it and leave a customer review. So after this, I'm going to pass it on to my teammate to show you the admin features.
Okay, so we are actually going to be logging in as our admin, Sarah. So we can enter all her credentials over here. She actually will get different links in order to manage everything. Let's take a look at our stock. Everything looks pretty good. List of all of our products. We can add something new if we've gotten something interesting in stock. Let's go ahead and add this quickly. 50% alcohol. Let's see, this is from Bali. This is one of our budget items at $100. Okay. And it will actually take us to redirect us to our list of products. Let's see, let's maybe go somewhere else. Do we want to edit this? We could, but you know what, to be honest, this doesn't really sell very well. So we're just gonna go ahead and delete this. It'll go ahead and redirect us as well. And if we go over to our manage user functionality, we actually are able to populate a list of all of our users that we have and also grant them admin status. Sarah is a little bit of a control freak, so she would like to be the only one that has admin capability. And yeah, that is that's everything on the admin side as well. Ouch.
Very nice job, guys. And I gotta be honest, the sleek granite chicken alcohol is one of my favorite ones. So if anyone wants to order any, that would be my recommendation. But those are our groups. Those are the Grace shoppers. Yeah, let's give a little round of applause to everybody, because everybody worked really hard on these. Everybody did an absolutely phenomenal job.
Everybody did an awesome job. I agree, Jake. I enjoyed every single one of those presentations. And thank you for all of the work you did on helping with the teams. And teams, thank you for talking through, some of the things that worked and didn't work for the juniors. That's really helpful. And juniors, if you have any additional questions, you see everyone's name. Feel free to Slack some of the seniors. You'll be in their shoes very soon. Feel free to Slack them and ask them any questions that you may have. We definitely encourage cross-cohort communication.